Said to Taylor Jenkins in our pregame chat, top of mind in the NBA. And Okoro, the 5th overall pick out of Auburn. Now Osman. Cedi Osman, 39% from beyond the arc.
You can go back to the last Lakers game. It's the same way the Grizzlies started in that game with the starting unit, not being able to find any type offensive flow. Brandon Clark is able to get that one to go down.
Nance on the feed. Oh, Valanciunas with the rejection of Drummond. Desmond Bane, great pass! And Brandon Clark finishes it off. Taylor Jenkins has said from the outset we're going to need to rely on our depth, and with all the injuries, that has been extremely true as Larry Nance Jr. drops in the three. See if that changes or remains the same tonight. And there's Valanciunas with the follow of the Tillman miss. And the Grizzlies within 2.
And with Valanciunas and his size, able to just work his way around the rim.
That's turn and gun, dances around and drops in for Stevens. Valanciunas draws Drummond away from the bucket. Anderson drives, hangs, off glass. Kyle Anderson, he's on the board for the first. Something on the pickup. Grizzlies attire the lead with a long one. Tillman, early delivery, Valanciunas. Bane wants it. An open 3 for the lead. Bango! This is Wade. Drives on Tillman. Shot clock down to 4. Drummond pushes one up and in. Andre Drummond. Drummond with the loose ball recovery. Kyle's 3. Nearly banked it in. Offensive rebound, Valanciunas. And Valanciunas goes strong to the goal and gives the Grizzlies the lead back. Gorgie against JaVale. And back him down, take him in the lane. Oh, behind the back. Melton hooks it up and in. Gorgie getting creative with the dish. McGee assesses options. Fires over Tillman off glass. One side of the floor is doing really well, the other side not so much. Here's Gorgie for 3, it's through. Gorgie Jang continues to cook from downtown. Absolutely phenomenal, averaging better than 12 a game. Knock away by Dillon Brooks, but regathered by Nance. JaVale McGee's going to try and hit a 3. Drummond. Jang gave him some space, and Drummond made him pay. Dotson picked up by Jones, and that's deflected. Ball to the floor, picked up by Grayson Allen. Tyus has options, finds Brandon for the slam.
Every shot, and then they were able to find somewhat of a rhythm on their end.
Brandon Clark down the lane, and the Cavaliers wanted nothing to do with that.
Biggs on the floor. Brandon did a good job of using his quickness advantage against Andre Drummond to beat him to the basket.
Okoro on the pitch out. Here's Nance for 3, and he makes another one. Here's Osman. Wrap around, Nance dunks. And the Grizzlies call for time. Brandon Clark grabs his 5th rebound to go along with 8 points. Melton around a screen. Melton down the lane. Pulls the trigger and fills it up.
The Grizzlies can attack the middle of this little zone play here. There you go.
Brandon Clark hits the floater. Well executed by the Grizzlies. Good recognition by Bane. Lost it, got it back, and then missed badly.
Right now, both bigs just not concentrating and finishing around the rim.
Melton hangs and hits. Didn't square with what he did the rest of the year. Dillon Brooks back in, missing a 3. Xavier Tillman also in. Dotson walks into a 3 and hits. Damian Dotson, his first triple. Osman drives, encounters Brooks. Now doubled by Bane, and a find underneath Okoro.
The one thing in the second half, the Grizzlies have to do a better job of seeing if they can get out and play in transition more, not just staying into the half-court set as Cedi Osman is having him a whale of a first half.
Turnover bug bit the Grizzlies hard in that second quarter.
A sloppy play, not playing with one another enough. Moving the basketball as Drummond is able to get inside. Grizzlies will have to at least contest those shots.
Kyle Anderson's 3 off. Tap out rebound picked up by Clark. Brandon on the attack, lobs for Valanciunas. There's the power dribble and the power slam.
Drummond's second side shot blocker, but you can get him to commit early. Then that is it. See Dillon here. Good job going towards the basket, not settling for perimeter shot.
Brooks 13 points against the Lakers and really struggled to shoot against the Lakers. Only 29% of the 2-game set is, wow. Valanciunas comes out to set the screen. Ties to a cutting Anderson. Getting it to Dillon. Floats it up and in. And Dillon Brooks coming alive here offensively. You could have been a coach. I'm glad you're up here with me, but you could have been a coach.
Maybe one day.
Hey, don't get any ideas. Drummond with the hook. Dotson on the give back. Swing it to Nance. His pass off the mark. Picked up by Dillon. Lob for Clark. And Clark looking like the all-rookie performer he was a year ago. Drummond, and that's 4 on Valanciunas, and a three-point opportunity for Andre Drummond. Had a career year last year from three-point land. Tyus Jones for 3. 7 to shoot for Nance. Puts it on the deck. Kicks it out. Stevens. 2 to shoot. Okoro, not sure if he saw the clock or not. Oh, and he drains a 3 at the expiration of the shot clock. He was the mayor of Cleveland, right?
Most assists by a Cavs player against the Grizz all time. Brevin Knight, February 25th, 1998, 17.
It's been a light night for whistles. Grizzlies only 2 free throws tonight. Bane, his 3 is through, and multiple threes for Desmond Bane.
He can relay certain messages to D'Anthony that will help him.
Wow, and McGee taking it all the way.
Again, on his move to the basket right now, just not flicking once he comes across for that little hook.
His lead dissipates again. Anderson steps out, lines it up, and laces it. It's a 3 for Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies starters have recorded a block tonight. Osman. They're going to go to Drummond, and Drummond delivers 17 now for Andre Drummond. Tyus Jones makes it a 3-point game. Jones with 9 to go along with 5 assists. Anderson, an open 3. It's through for Kyle Anderson, his second triple of the game.
Sometimes it doesn't translate sometimes going from a big-time college coach to the NBA. Nice pass here by Tyus to Tillman. I love the way Sabonis is playing in Indiana. I love the way that they use him.
Nance for 3. Hit another one. Nance now 6 for 6 and 4 for 4 from distance.
Can't play with the basketball with him. You have to be decisive on your moves.
And Nance on the tip out. This is well designed and it'll end up in a bucket.
The Cavaliers, knowing they're shorthanded, they're going to have to play a little bit harder, a little bit more effort. That's what has them tied to this point. Well, Dillon, big 3 there.
Well, he also played lacrosse and soccer in high school. And you can't be slow and clumsy in those sports. Jang! Oh, wow! Grizzlies wanted a foul, and they don't get that either.
Every time on their offensive end.
Nance cuts and dunks. That's the Larry Nance that we were more familiar with. Dotson against Brooks. We approach 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Drummond against Valanciunas, leans in and scores.
Put his hands up, though, defensively. They had his hands down.
Shot clock down to 5. Osman for 3. Hit it. Jetty Osman gives Cleveland the lead at 91-88. Drummond against Valanciunas, who's got 5. 5 to shoot for Drummond. Backdoor cut, and Okoro slams it through for a 3-point lead with 10.6 remaining. Philadelphia and the Grizzlies, the telecast presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. 7 seconds. Tyus Jones drives. 3-ball, air ball, boarded by the Cavaliers. And a late foul call, I believe, on the Grizzlies. And Tony Brothers says, we're not leaving here just yet. And the Grizzlies, 4 consecutive home losses to start the season, is the longest losing streak since the team moved into FedEx Forum.
A little bit better, got the ball to where they wanted to in terms of getting points. And Larry Nance Jr. was fantastic.
And the Grizzlies call for time. 3/10 of a second remaining. Dealers after the final horn, and there it